Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope it's going well. Um, Initially I was going to play a horror game until I did my first face reveal video, but I kind of figured with, you know, the movie for this game just coming out a few days ago, that it might be a good opportunity to make a video from this game. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys end up enjoying the video. I know this game is supposed to be about an hour and a half long, maybe an hour from what I saw it averages about. I usually just look at that stuff ahead of time just so I know if I'm going to be doing it in one video or multiple or stuff like that. Usually helpful because with any series I create, I do very much intend to finish them because I know it's an annoying thing for me where a lot of YouTubers would start a series or get a decent amount of the way into it and then not finish it. And, you know, it's usually pretty annoying. So, yeah, this game should take about an hour. I'm just going to be recording the whole thing in this one video, like how I did with Caddo's Post Office. And, hope you enjoy the video. I still need to go see the movie. I actually haven't watched anything or played the game at all before. I know the concept of it, but I've never actually played it, so yeah. So let's get into it. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of unnatural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine named the Iron One. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. That's fun. That's fun. And as any of you guys may know from watching the Subnautica, I do have thalassophobia, so I'm curious to see if that'll play a part in this, since we're going into an ocean. But I guess we will see.
Beginning a descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or
Move anything
flames or
right now?
anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful.
So it's leaking? That's fun. I assume we're not even that far down and it's already leaking. Okay, so briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon at AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. Oh, so there's several. That's fun. The ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. Proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. Oh, it's just B again. Okay. Okay, so this is the map. I guess these are all the different points of interest I gotta go to. Interesting. Okay. That. So let's see. Where am I right now? 182.30 and 116. 171. 182.30. Wait. X, Y, Z. Okay, say across first. 116. So I guess about here. That's where we're at. So I guess let's move forward. Right. Oh, this is moving how high up I am. Okay. So Y, let's do 186. I'm moving surprisingly quick for being in a thing called the Iron Lung. At least it sounds like I'm moving quickly. Let me just double check. Okay, 186. Yeah. Okay. And then X needs to be 322. Wait, this is an X. This is what angle I'm at, I assume. Wait, so oh. Oh, this is what the last person left. Okay. This is not an expedition, it's an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return, and even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars? If there's still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. I suppose things are technically true, yeah. Okay, just seeing if there's anything else I can print out. Oh. So if I need to get to X322, I guess. Does that affect that too? Not sure if I'm 100% doing this right. So, just curious to check. If I reset this back to 0. So whenever I reset to 0, it doesn't affect that. So let's see. I want to go to the X322. Oh. How do I look at the camera? Anyways. Oh. Sure to update each descent. Unknown query. Am I missing something? Or is there just no way to look at the camera? Yeah, because that doesn't get me in the camera as far as I can tell. This just prints out more stuff. So maybe it'll bring up the camera once I get close to my first thing. Which 322, 6. Oh. Oh, I crashed into a wall. That scared the shit out of me. Well, I guess now to retry. Well, I already read that. Sorry about that, guys.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Okay, so right now we can see out the front. Yes.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Oh, fun.
Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding.
I didn't even see that
We're
thing.
starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refocusing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Okay. So, just that. That. I have this screen. I don't think does anything. Oh, that is the camera. It just looks really weird. Okay, so anyways, I need to get to here, I think. Yep. Here. I assume I'm at the same spot I was before. Pins in my right here. So I need to go that way, I guess. See, why is that just dark now? I guess I'll figure it out later. I wish it showed where I was on the map, but then again, I guess it wouldn't make the game as spooky as it's supposed to be. I think I'm doing this right. I'm sort of in my head imagining that we're about, like, this area right now. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. I'm assuming the camera will show up whenever I am, whenever I'm like near the thing. And well, be nice if I could see what it was. Okay. Am I gonna run into a wall again? Maybe I went up too high. I didn't realize it. Well, not high, but you know what I mean. Okay, clearly I was wrong. Gotta go the other way. Because from what it sounded like I was... Where am I? Because apparently that's supposed to be a wall, I assume. Since that's what killed me the last time. So... What do I gotta turn around? Or am I just surrounded on all sides? Fuck that shit. I'm getting out of here. Wait, so if I'm at 194, means I'm about over here, I believe. 194 by 144, so. Oh. So I have not gone anywhere. Maybe I need to either go higher or lower. Let's see. How am I getting closer to hitting something that's on my right side whenever I'm going down? That this makes no sense. Fucking finally. Say we're at 188, so here, here. Right, I guess that was a better way I could have gone about it. Might as well go a bit more forward just to be safe. But ideally, I guess I'd want to get to like 225 probably. Maybe not. This should be fine. Alright, and then trying to go this way. So. Okay. Sorry if I'm checking a bit too much for you guys. I just want to be sure I'm not going the wrong way. Okay, so I'm out here. So just need to get to 322. I was thinking, honestly, a lot quicker than I thought it would have. Still not like great speed or anything, but you know, it's not bad. Almost there. Sorry it's taken me so long just to get to the first place. But, you know. It's just how it be. Okay, 322 by 186. At least from what I found so far, this is the only way to go up and down. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, so that's how we get it to do it. Okay. What is that? Doesn't sound great, that's for sure. It changes based on the angle? Okay, it does. Trying to see if doing this will help me get the image. Very grainy one. Come on. Because I'm assuming it'll get rid of this once I get the picture. Unless I'm missing something. I wish there was a better way of going about taking pictures. Oh, I just realized it's telling you what the angle is. Sorry about that, guys. I am a little dumb today, apparently. Which also means I was going the exact opposite direction that I had needed to go. And that would have gotten me there a lot quicker. That should be good enough. What the heck are those things? Weird. But hey, we got our first one. Nice. Okay, so now we need to go to 378 by 263. Which... Almost there. I'll fix the angle, or the y-axis, once I get where I need to be. I don't like that sound. I assume at some point I'm going to find out what that is. And I am not excited for that, needless to say the least. So 378, right? Need to center myself. Alright. I need to go down here 263. Alright. Oh, and then angle needs to be 50 degrees. Oh wait. Alright, when we passed that, in my head I was thinking 50 degrees was going to be the middle, but how many degrees this game has seems pretty unlikely. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got whatever that was. Okay, so I feel like we should probably go to this one first. Just so we can kind of loop around or loop this way and then go through here. Yeah, get this area done. So let's go to 259, but 6. It's a lot better now that I finally understand how this stuff works. At least enough. Usually in video games, I'm a pretty quick learner, but you know, it not the most intuitive game, I will say. But I'll be dodging it. Oh. I think I can assume what that is. 259. Why is it showing me getting closer to that? Okay. Need to get to angle 406. Not angled. The height. Okay, 259. 6. Angle needs to be 296. Oh, wait, I could probably go back this way. I guess it took about the same amount of time. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Sounds like somebody's stepping on gravel outside in the game. Okay, so let's see, 296, right? And then 259 and 406. Jesus, I thought there was a person there for a second. That scared the shit out of me. What the heck is that? Some weird stuff, I'll tell you that. Now we turn around, which I think would take us about this way. So I'm just going to try and go through here, because I don't know what this situation is, so I'm not going to take the risk. So we're at 286. Here, I guess. Trying to get to. It's always something. Parts too. Sorry. I'm having some trouble, aren't I? Damn. Hopefully it saves. I doubt it.
Be
realistically, if you didn't have anything to lose, it wouldn't be much of a horror game, would it?
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
Now, I do not play
Porthole shielding.
a ton of horror games normally, but for this channel, I do plan to get into playing more of them.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so
I think this is technically the first one that I've played on this channel. Hope you guys will enjoy the content, but obviously this game obviously is a little more unique in the sense of like, you know, there's not like a ton of stuff that would be directly entertaining to you as the viewer. So I guess what I'm saying. Oh wait, I'm doing Y. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to. Yeah, because I'm assuming. I think I'm about here if I remember correctly. Hoping that this will be my successful run. So 193 by 195. Which means I'm about here. So let me go a bit higher before I start turning. Okay, this should be good enough. Yeah, 322, 186. Sorry if I'm a little quiet in this video. I'm just trying to stay focused, you know, so we can, at least through these first few, just so we're caught up. I'm trying to make sure we can get that done first. But I suppose if I'm making videos, I do kind of gotta talk, don't I? But I think let's talk. This is pretty interesting game design. I actually, whenever I watch people play horror games, there's a good amount of time where it's something that's in this kind of art style. Because it's just, there's just something about it that works really well for like wanting to make something kind of eerie. Yeah. $33. There we go. Now I need to get to 378, 263. Let me just do this. It's going to line up perfectly. That would be awesome. Okay, not perfectly, but you know, it was a lot closer than I would have thought. There we go. And you get to an angle of 50. Oh, nice. 50.69. Got the weird, I don't even know what those are, like tube things, claws, maybe. Maybe a big mouth. That would be scary. So are we actually supposed to do this? Oh, update before each descent. Well, we're not just, we're already in Earth, so I guess I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I need to go to 259 by 406. I am going to be more careful. I feel like to make this like really work, you kind of have to be able to imagine it in your head, like how it would look, because otherwise you're just gonna be looking at the map even more than I am. Okay, I think. Jeez. They had to. I feel like they do that on purpose to scare you. They just do it randomly. Okay, I need to go to 406. Good enough. I need to go to 406. Okay. 296. Excuse me. I also forgot that the last time it was quicker to go the other way. If you couldn't tell. There we go. taking pictures. Okay. Okay. Those he kind of remind me of like the worm thing from Beetlejuice. Oh, the sandworm. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, time to go to the next one, which means I do need to turn around. Definitely curious to see how they make this work as a movie. I mean, I'm sure, Markiplier probably has his ways, but he's made stuff in the past in terms of like what are essentially movies. If you've watched, I think it's called The Edge of Sleep. I think it's on Prime or whatever. That was a really good show, at least in my opinion. I feel like his acting definitely got better like throughout the course of it. Because it wasn't great at the start. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it was a little stale. But it got pretty good towards certain points. Let's see, where's 299 by 360? Ah, okay, that's why. So I need to turn more this way. There we go, finally. I assume the walls are a lot bigger than they show on them. Or, like, than I would imagine. So 307 by 318. Okay, cool, so I am making progress. Yep. Anything that just confirms it to me. So I'm assuming that's showing this part right here. Yeah, there's the 2 dot skin earlier. I do not like the noisy dots. That's for sure. So 340 by 281. That puts us about here. Oh, so I actually need to backtrack a little bit. Well, not backtrack, but change direction. So 348 by 387. Three 287. Okay. That's where I am at. 393 by 320. Yeah, that puts me about right there. Okay. Just trying to get far enough out so there we go. As I say, so I won't have to constantly warn me. So now I'm going through here, I believe. fix that. Guys, let me. I just want to look up real quick what exactly you're supposed to do in that pipe burst. I'm not gonna usually be looking up stuff for these playthroughs. It's just I don't want to accidentally get destroyed again. What are you supposed to do when the pipe bursts in Ireland? It said, what are you supposed to do when the papers are Ireland? That's not what I said. Oh, okay. So it's literally just. Yes, that's what it said. I mean. Nope. I guess it's not that, so. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's not really fun. Anyways. Oh, wait, no. I had a good angle going. So I'm at 414, 327. So about here, I think. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, so now I can start heading towards the piston window. So 560 by 277. That didn't seem very nice. It's 560, 277. I don't know. So in the comments down below, let me know if you guys like the style of thumbnails that I'm doing. I kind of wanted to do my own like style, and by that I mean like the style that I have on the Catos, and then the one I just uploaded yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. Let me know if you guys like the style. Hopefully you enjoy the new dispatch. episode that I had uploaded, which was the first of the series. It's 43. You know, I think the thumbnails look, pretty good, personally. Plus, I try not to use AI in my stuff. So I'm not going to use it for making thumbnails and such. Now, at some point, if this channel becomes profitable, I might hire some, like a graphic designer to do thumbnails, or at the very least a video editor to help with the stuff. But until that point, I will be making thumbnails and such. Oh, big fish. That's not good. So 613 by 197, which I believe would be, I need to go down this way. Oh, maybe not. Like that. No display, I am going down even deeper, which I assume is in part to build tension. Okay, got that part. Oh, almost there. Good enough. Yep. Alright, and then angle needs to be 55. Oh, I thought maybe I could stop. Alright, be ready for another scary thing. Probably. Oh, it's that picture. Yeah, because I remember seeing that picture in some of the marketing stuff. I did just get an achievement, though, for photographing the whole skeleton. So that's cool. Oh, cool. I gotta go back to this area back here. That's fun, isn't it? So, let's see. Realistically, wouldn't going the exact angle that it was at before make me crash into the thing that I took a picture of more than likely? I don't know, I was just thinking about that. Let me just make sure I'm heading in the right direction. 648 by 221. 8. Okay, so yeah, I'm essentially heading in the right direction. Maybe down a little further, but essentially just going this way until I happen to run across something telling me about walls. Okay, so 736. So, but here, wait, right here. That's where I'm at. Oh, okay, so I guess that's about right here. Yep, yep. guess that made this part a little more difficult to navigate through. So I am taking it slow. But I do not want to crash again. If I can avoid it, you know. I'm hoping that I don't have to do, like, you know, play through it again because I died. I just realized I'm gonna have to go back through here again. That's not suck. How far out do I gotta go? Oh, because of this. Okay. Yeah, it's 79, 272. So, alright, about here. 272 would be about here, I believe. Roughly. Roughly about that. So yeah, I'm going the right way. Cool. I'm kind of doing it like this, so in case I do happen to get in any danger, I'm covered. In terms of like being able to sort of back out. There we go, finally. Right now, I can start heading that way. I need to get to 864, 258. This way. Oh, and earlier whenever I said, like, usually whenever I watch people play horror games, it's like this style. I meant, like, this art style. Which I have noticed is particularly prevalent. Like, art style with, you know, usually indie games, which makes sense because it's a bit easier to make since it's, you know, like, what do we call, polygonal? I don't know if I'm using that word right. Wait, what did it say? Oh, 258. It's not a great sign, but I assume it's just because of all this. 864, 258, 209. Wait, it's gonna be faster the other way. Oh, went a little too quick. Alright, ready for the picture? Whatever the frick that is. I am not sure. It looks like a building of some sort. Be interesting for a building to be under a blood ocean, but then again, I don't know if it was created by, like, the blood was created by people. Oh, I didn't even realize you could see the blood that has come in. Imagine how weird it would feel to, like, not, like, choke on blood that's not even your own blood. Like, yeah, it wouldn't feel great to choke on blood either way, but it feels like it would feel even crazier for it to be somebody else's blood or something else's. anyways, I'm trying to get to about here, which is about 825 by 300. Oh, looks like we're back by the tunnel. Guess I might as well just follow directly along the path it's kind of giving me. Hoping that I'm almost out. Jesus. Alright, and I do think, as much as I'd like to continue playing, I'm probably gonna call it for this video. I guess this is gonna end up being a two-parter. Not that was what I was going for, but I feel like if I restart the game again at this point, it's probably going to be too long of a video. So I will see you guys next time in part 2, or whenever my next video comes out. But yeah, I guess this will be part 1 of hopefully just 2. I don't want to waste the footage that I've recorded, so still going to use that. But yeah, I hope even with the fails that I had that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you liked it enough that I will see you next time. And yeah, enjoyed the video, or not. Hopefully, if you did enjoy the video, then you might think about liking, subscribing, maybe hit the notification bell for whatever other videos I end up putting out. Especially if you happen to enjoy playthroughs or let's plays or whatever you would like to call them. And if anyone happens to see this video, then let me know down below like what kind of games you might like me to play, and I will take them into consideration. Because I want to do the stuff that people are going to actually enjoy and be entertained by. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.